back. She's Simply Carol. Is right back at it. I want to share something with you today that I really rely on because arthritis pain, and I know some of you all may be going through different little things like arthritic pain or other types of discomfort in your body dealing with inflammation. So I want to share with you what it is that I rely on. I do not take any other pain relievers or anything. I used to be on different things like oxycodone or other narcotic type pain medication until I changed the way that I eat, and including this particular drink in my diet. You can make it at home. There are some people that sells it, but I make mine at home. I'm going to use some turmeric. I sometimes use turmeric that I buy from a Middle Eastern store or something like that tends to be really potent and it's good. But when I can't get that, I use organic turmeric from off the shelf. I am going to use some ginger. Sometimes I use fresh ginger. I grate it and then I put it in, but then you will have to strain it. So if not, I use powder. I sometimes omit or I add powdered cinnamon, or you can use cinnamon stick. One day I may do where I use a cinnamon stick, or I would use the whole ginger root, and as well as the whole turmeric root. But today I am going to use all powder. I use this peppercorn. Slip right out my hand, y'all. Hold on. I use this peppercorn. You can add it in or you can leave it out. I just ground just a little peppercorn because it's something about when you use turmeric, unless it has a pepperine to it. What it does, the pepperine is used in order for it to be more sustainable in your system, and it won't be just washed out of your system. I personally want it to be sustained so that I can get the best effect out of it. You can put it in or you can put it out. Leave it out. I also use, I don't drink regular milk because of lactose intolerant. I need dairy free. When it comes to a lot of things, when it comes to just a little something with some Parmesan or something like that, I can use that as far as, that dry agent dealing with dairy. But I still cut back on that. I don't really do that because I am a pescatarian, so I use dairy out as much as possible. This is an oat milk. This is just an unsweetened vanilla oat milk that I am going to put a cup of this in. And I also mix it so it have a thicker texture to it. Let me go ahead and put this cup into this saucepan here. And this would be 8 ounces. Let me go ahead and turn it on. And I am going to use a cup of another oat milk, which is extra creamy. I am going to add a cup of this as well. You do not have to do it. You don't have to use any milk at all. But I prefer making mine what they call golden milk. Okay, now I am going to add to that, I am going to add a fourth, that's 2 cups. So let me go ahead and put a half a teaspoon of ginger, powdered ginger. You can add more or less. That's one thing about in the kitchen, and I always tell you, you do your thing according to what you see fit to do, okay? I am going to do the same with the turmeric. You have to be a little careful with the turmeric as well because of the fact that it will stain. It will stain anything it gets on. You know, it's a part of that curry family where you get that yellow from the mustard and all those different things. I am going to put the same with some cinnamon. All of that comes from about the same family. Cinnamon, turmeric, and ginger all come from about the same family when it comes to those dry herbs. I am going to put just a little peppercorn. I'm going to grind it in here. Well, when you're making this mixture, I will tell you that you're going to have to make sure you stir it or stay on it so that you can keep it stirred up so that it will not. So you stand over it as much as possible and you stir it so that it'll blend. It won't stick at the bottom of your pan. If you like, you can add more milk. This right here is going to be for more than one serving. This is going to be for 2 servings. And I also add some honey to the mixture. I use this raw honey. You can use whatever type of honey you prefer. I put a tablespoon and I stir that in. I'm going to turn it up high so it'll come to a quick boil. The honey's good. I took that off because if you don't, when you try to go back and take the top off your honey, the top won't even come off because of the fact that it got that honey dripping down on the side. You be trying to figure out, well, what's going on? I thought it was stronger than that. Okay. I am going to bring this to a boil, mainly because I just want to make sure that I get that foaming froth that's on it. And I'm going to add it to the cup. I think this cup that I have here, which says, let all that you do be done in love. 1 Corinthians 6:14. It's a 16 ounce, but of course, I am going to pour it in there because I want you to see it, but I would never drink 16 ounces of this at one time. I don't think it would do anything wrong, but I just doesn't feel that I would want 16 ounces at one time. I would only drink around about 8 ounces. I know if you try it, you will be very well pleased. Okay, I'm going to let that boil a minute while I talk to you, but I got to keep an eye on it. Okay, I believe that I am going to change my channel name from Simply Carol because there are other Simply Carols. I am going to probably put She's Simply Carol for my channel. I am going to continue to come to you with different things that will be good for your health, good for your vitality, good for, well, overall it's not for weight loss, but the weight will gradually come anyway. But I do it for my heart health, I do it for my breast health, I do it for my A1C, which is dealing with my blood glucose levels. I use it for my vitality. It helps me manage pain and all of those different things. That's the way that I eat. That's the way I incorporate different things in my body, in my diet based on that. Please come and follow me on this journey. I had to keep an eye on it because it's getting ready to fall over. Come follow me on this journey as we learn how this wonderful liquid into this mug. You see how it stains the pot? But that's okay, it'll wash out. And I am going to just let you see how it looks. Oops, let me make sure the camera is right. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Follow me as we learn different other nice tricks in order to keep our body healthy and free from pain. Thank you. This is She's Simply Carol. Have a great day.